But we got kids out here cold and hungry. This is ridiculous.
People living at Shorter College Garden apartments are still dealing in the aftermath of a deadly fire. And tonight they're wondering how they'll stay warm without any heat.
The people who live there are also demanding answers from the property management. THV 11's Frederick Price talked with them to hear their concerns. Frederick, what did they tell you, and is there a timeline on when this issue will be resolved?
Yeah, Faith and Rolly, families at the apartment complex tell me they're simply frustrated. Days after the fire that killed 3, utility crews shut off the natural gas to make repairs. Well, upset residents tell me the gas is still off tonight, 2 weeks later, leaving them with no heat.
Since October 4th, the night of the deadly fire, Kiana Ayers tells me her gas has been off.
We can't cook. We can't afford to eat out every day. And even though the little meals that sometimes they want to supply and give out, people still hungry.
Like the dozens of people who live here, it's an important utility for cooking and keeping her home warm. And she says 2 weeks without it is far too long.
I'm about to freeze to death last night, and we got a big freeze that's coming up. And we won't answer. We can't live without heat.
Anastasia Allen says she's frustrated she and her 2 kids can't comfortably live in their apartment.
I be having to put my kids in the car to keep warm. Like, it feel better outside than it do inside them bricks.
Beyond that, meal options for her family are also limited.
We have microwavable food, or we go get cold cuts, cup noodles. Just pretty much it. We barely can do anything.
Allen says management hasn't provided them with any heaters, but did give residents these burners to cook with. THV 11 reached out to apartment management, and they tell us the gas company inspected and approved the underground gas line infrastructure. Management says the company, Summit Utilities, needed to install new equipment, which was removed after the fire on October 4th. The utility company confirms the gas lines are repaired and ready to be switched back on. It's now up to the property manager to decide when this will happen. Until then, Ayers remains worried for his community as temperatures plummet overnight.
I'm concerned about the babies and the kids. They're freezing at night. That I don't care how many blankets you put on them, it ain't nothing like a warm heat.
Well, apartment management also tells me they are making temporary housing accommodations for people until the natural gas service is fully restored.